Hello. Welcome to the channel. I'm Nate. This is Peach Domino Paper Craft. And today happens to be June 21st, which is a Sunday, which means it's decorating time. Yay for decoration. Okay, so I told you yesterday we would learn how to close tabs on envelopes, flaps, whatever you want to call them. And we're going to do that as we go along today because we have roughly 50 minutes of decorating time. So let's get into it. Let's start with decorating up the stuff that has not yet been decorated. I'd like to leave this as is because you open it up and you've got your notepad there, you've got room to put things here, and you've also got room here to put things. And of course it's a pocket back here, which I guess we could fill that up with something. Let's do that. Let's put something in there so you know it's a pocket. I feel like there's some, yeah, let's put this in here. Let's round the corners. Where's my corner rounder? Hello, corner rounder. There you are. 4 centimeters should be good. In the moon's glow on this eve, so go, I don't know. There's a lot of words on there that I can't read. There is a black part. It's okay. And don't forget, tomorrow we start Lottie's Magic Addicts week. Last week of June. And at the end of that, which... yeah, Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to be making the book and doing a final flip through for this journal. I'm also going to put one of the tags we made from Miss Stacy's kit. Let's put this one in there. Should go. Thank you. Didn't want to go, but it did. Okay, I need to make 2 tags for right here. So let's grab our bucket of scraps. And by bucket, of course, I mean this bag. Because reasons. That might make a good one. Let's do that one. And that's too small. This is good and thin. Let's use that instead of this. And then that's more the same. That's more the same. That's more the same. Why is everything the same? No. Keep going. What are you? Come back here. Oh no. Okay, we'll just grab this. Yeah, we'll make a tag out of that. Okay. So I want to take this. Excuse the drip back there. It's been too wet to get up on the roof and put up a tarp. And yeah. Now we've got the drip. Just gonna cut that. And go it around. Probably horribly, but we're doing it anyway. Oh, yes, very horribly. That's a little better. Might take out this bit right here. That's a little better. And I do mean a little. Okay. Well, let's do a triangle. Or, this shape. This shape. Have I glued it shut? I think so. Let's fix that real quick. There we go. Take this shape and put it in there. Okay, and we're going to want to decorate those just a tiny bit. So we're going to grab these. And set them off to the side. And open things up. Yes, that is a cobweb. Good job. I don't know, I just pick things out at random and poof, here they are. So now, this is a cobweb. Because if you didn't know what a cobweb was, now you know. I'm just going simple with these ones. They don't have to be perfect. And we want them to stay kind of the right size to go in the pocket. There we go. That's nice. Now what's next? We have this belly band with that fancy journal card, but we need something more in there, and I think they'll know exactly what to put. We're going to put one of these, but inside I want to put some of our journal cards that we made. I'm going to put a couple of cards from the other designers, okay, but I'm also going to put, let's see, I think we used all but these foldy ones, so let's get a couple that we made that need to be decorated, a couple of 3. Okay, and let's add a little decoration to them. I don't know. I like it that way. Doesn't matter. Add a little decoration. Ooh, I got these little pockets. Ha ha ha! I got the pockets. I got these little pockets. Set aside our little writing spaces there. This should do. Let me get my thingy here. And just give it a quick rundown. As you can see, I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm not following a ruler. Just going slow and like I'm coloring right down the line. And that gives it just enough oomph that I can fold this like it was meant to fold. I can lose my bone folder for the 475th time today. Bone folder that down. And look, now we have a journal card with a pocket. I like that. I like that a lot. I do like to have lots of pockets that I can stick little trinkets and things in. So we're going to put that there. And this is it. Nope. Never mind. This is that one I really like back up. It was an accident too, because I accidentally tore it. And when I put it back, this is how it went back. But I like it. I don't want to put another pocket on. But I do want to take this piece from one of the other designers. I think, no, I don't like that, the way it sits in there, so let's take these 2 here, pardon me, and find us some trinkets. Pardon me. I still haven't had time to go to the outlet store and get any goodies, so these are still just being made with ephemera, which is also okay. You make your journals out of anything you want, which is exactly why I like it. Black Cat Moon. Am I the only one that is reminded of something from Vegas back in the like 70s with this right here? Pardon me, I got a cough this morning. Yes. And yes. Okay. Here's how I want to do this. I'm going to take this. Pardon me, y'all. I swear. I'm going to start turning on the camera when I'm ready to go to bed at night just so that I get tired. It works that way when I'm trying to film. Why wouldn't it work that way when I'm trying to sleep, right? I think I'm going to do it like this and then cut that little bit off. Which, I don't know, you don't have to, but I'm going to. Black Cat Moon. Black Cat Moon Casino. Yes. Black Cat Moon. I don't know why, it just struck me as, yes, you absolutely must do that. And I don't know why you haven't done that yet. So we'll take it like that. Black Cat Moon Casino. We'll set that here. And then these, I want this is on the bottom. This goes above it, but below the other. Like so, and then you gotta go here like that. And then we are going to put these in here. And let me show you an easy way to keep these closed. It is going to cost you a little bit. Not very much, but a little bit. We're going to take this piece of the Velcro and put it on top of that piece of the Velcro. And we're going to drop that on the floor and take and put the rough side away from the ear. And then we're just gonna fold it over. Give it a good second to make sure it sticks real well. And when it does it, you pull it up and do it again. Hold them both down real good. And yeah. Then we just take this, slide it in our belly band, and voila. Oh, I promised you I'd put these together, so let's put these together. These are pretty easy, in my humble opinion. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate them out. Then we're going to come in with this. I'm going to use my ruler this time. And the small end. And just pull along it. And you'll notice my ruler is not going all the way to the edge. You might not notice from that distance. Let me show you. My ruler is about right here. And that's because it gives me room to fit this ball on the end of my stylus along there. Okay. And like that. And I probably should have printed a different color on the back of this one. But we have what we have. So bear that in mind when you're printing these. And then I'm going to go this way and just fold and release and fold and release and fold and release. And you can absolutely fold these the other way if you want. I think she meant them to be that way, but I'm not doing them that way. I want this one in the middle of this one. So I'm just going to take my folds, and that'll give me room to line this up, and it's got a little border around it, which is perfect. Shake, shake, shake. And you just put your glue. Put your glue around it like this. And get the middle. And voila. Give it a little border. Make sure it's not too... Mine didn't get perfect, but that's okay. And then to keep it close, you just go all the way around like that. Hold on. Yeah, and then you tuck this one in like you would a cardboard box. Like that. And if you want to keep it even more close, use your burnisher of whatever style you want to use. And voila. You have a little bucket. And he's peeking at you. So I'm just going to do the same thing on this one that we did on the last one. Rough it up a little bit. A 3, 4, and 5. Do some folding. Grab some glue. And place it in. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. It's especially important to make sure these corners right here get done real well. That's what helps it stay closed so much. Okay. Back to it. We got another belly band here. I'm going to tuck one of these in there. No, I'm just going to tuck one in there, as is. And then I'm going to add a couple of journal cards. I'm going to add one of the other ones. Hold. This is why you have to check and be sure that nothing glued where it didn't mean for it to. Because right there, it is glued where I didn't mean for it to be. Just going to tuck you in behind there. And now, these, I'm going to take one of these. I don't know why the other way felt so upside down. And I'm just going to throw one of these on top. Like so. And put that in this smaller pocket. If I can get it to go in, because it doesn't seem to want to. And I think I'm going to, my dog's knocking at the door. Going to add one of these right here. And then on the other side, I'm going to take a couple of these and add some fanciness. Where are my words? They're at the bottom, of course. Restless spirits. And bewitched. Yes, I'm going to separate these and put my words over there. Because I really like using the words, but they're all mixed in. And they're harder to find when they're all mixed in. It's very strange that way. I'll put bewitched in the back. Every time. Like that. And this entire town shall be bewitched. I'll make it a roast today, a pork roast. I know y'all didn't really need to know that, but here we are. But yeah, I'm going to make a pork roast, and we're going to use it shredded up in place of hamburger meat in some spaghetti and some rice and stuff. Just give it kind of a different taste, a different texture. I personally hate spaghetti, but spaghetti is relatively cheap. I mean, if you put hamburger meat in it anymore, it's not. But this roast, I got a huge pork butt for $15. They were on sale. And it is enough to put meat in like 4 or 5 meals. It's an amazing deal. Picked up 2 of them. We just ate one because we hadn't had one in so long. The other one we're gonna cook up and put in things. We need a tag to go here. So out of the scrap bucket, we shall pull. This is pretty. It also matches everything else. But we'll fix that. Is it too small, or did it glue itself together again? Nope, it's just small. Okay, so we're gonna take this. That dog scares me every time he scratches at that door. He stopped knocking, now he's scratching. Turn that over this way. There. Basically straight across. Cut it. And then chop the tip off. And you got a tag. Taught you something? Taught me something. I don't know where I learned that, to be honest. Did I just... Oh yeah, because it's paper. Be careful on that. Let's use... This one might be too wide. They're all too wide, honestly. We'll make it a grave ticket. Grave? The danger is grave. The situation is grave. Grave danger. You're in grave danger. So, I know what that means. It means serious danger, but you know, for a long time I thought I'm in danger of graves coming to get me for some such. Well, I didn't know. I was a kid. You know, kids are stupid, let's be honest. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Kids just don't have the knowledge. So, you have to teach them. A couple of these in there. Because they've been approved, apparently. Give them a hole. And then we'll decorate up a couple of my own to put in there. I want to use one of these. I haven't used one of those yet. That kind of goes well together like that, doesn't it? See, but then that one's green. I don't want to use that one. Let's use this one. And yeah, there's green in it. There's green in everything over here, I think. Everything I got from the other people. Pardon me. Let's see. The green is usually poison. Bones. Witch. We found the witch. May we burn her. I used to watch that movie a lot. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. For those who didn't know the reference. One of my favorite movies of all time. I've had 7 different copies of that movie. And when I say different, I mean every single one was a different copy. But I've only had one of them at a time because they keep getting stolen from me. I think that's one thing I am going to do when I get a permanent place. Start a Monty Python collection of movies. I want to go back to the physical media. I just like the way it looks, really. and all the extras you usually get in them, like posters and things like that. Or at least you used to. I don't know if you still do. But you used to get really cool extras with your movies back in the day. Sometimes you would get the same thing with CDs. You'd get like a t-shirt or, you know, you had to find the special editions, of course. And, of course, they cost extra, which, you know, I understand. More merchandise, more money. Sounds like I have a second leak back there. I hope it's in the bucket. Moving on. Well, am I going to find anything? Apparently not. Here we go. We got some things that don't have any decoration. These pockets are begging for some decoration. They are saying, please, if you don't decorate me, I will die. Yes, and then you'd have an extra. Yeah. We're going to do that. We're going to make an extra pocket inside our pocket. 2 extra pockets, actually, because I'm doing it on both sides. Stay foofed in the middle. Stay where I put you. Not my hand. And this one. Sure I got it the right way up. Hoping this rain stops by Tuesday. I'm supposed to be getting my brakes done on my truck Tuesday. Because while I know how to do it, I've only seen it done once. And let's face it, I'm not built for doing brakes. I have no qualms about saying that. I am not built for doing brakes. And I cannot do my own oil changes either. My hand won't fit down in there. I know where it is and I know how to do it. It's easy for me. But my hand won't fit down in there. So, none of that either. Let's see. Circles. Stamps. Those hearts. I'm trying to find something to go with this besides just a word. I am going to put a word, but I feel like it needs something more. Maybe her. These large ovals, but I don't like the blue with this one. I don't like the green with it either, so... Oops, sorry guys. Did it again. Creepy? Creepy. I like that. Okay. Take the little bit of glue off. Shake it up. So one of my comments, and I'm not trying to call you out, I promise, that's why I'm not naming names. It's just, well, it's raining hard out there. Anyway, it's just to let everybody know. One of my comments suggested that I take my pages that I glued in upside down on a couple of journals and glue something over the top of them, and that's a great idea. But I'm a lazy crafter. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I have no idea what just fell or where it even fell at. I got nothing. Anyway, I'm a lazy crafter, and I don't want to do that. I want to glue over the pages. So what I do instead is make it a feature. It is no longer a mistake that I have glued those pages in upside down. It is intended that way. We just make it a feature in the journal. Yeah. Because we can. Wait. Gotta have these extra filled too. Need some smaller ones to go in there. Yes. And then for the sides, let's see, get some of these plastic bags out of here. Let's start there, that'll help. For the sides, these are a little too small for that. Put one of these in there. Or maybe not. That one's a little too tall for that. Okay. Well, those are too tall. These are too small. So what's in between is a journal card. Oh my goodness, if power goes out, y'all, I'm going to have to stop this video. That's twice now. I'm going to shut down my computer. I'll be right back. Okay, that's better. The computer is shutting down and all the drips seem to be contained. Let's decorate. I like you. That's pretty, don't you think? I don't want to use it like that though. Let's use up some of these small tags that really don't have very many places for me to put. We can do a tag tower here. Just random tags. Hold off on that one. All the way up. What do you think? Maybe we turn them in the right direction. And then we could take and put this right down. Oh, I like it. Okay. Whoops, careful down. So, here's how I'm going to do this. Oh, I forgot that one of my lights turns off when I turn the computer off. Well, we'll just have to work with it. I'm sorry, y'all. This is an extenuating circumstance because it's a thunderstorm. Yay for thunderstorms. Apparently, I'm running out of glue. Right there. You're next. Right there. You are next. You go right there. You are next. And you go right there. What do we do when we run out of glue, you may ask? Use a different glue. Next. And you go right there. And you are next. Get some more purple. And you go right there. And next. And next. Almost out of purple. And I'm determined we're going to have enough of this purple to finish it. I don't care. I've only got 2 more to glue down here. And here. And you. Yeah. Go right there. Ta-da! I am not pausing. We are not waiting till the storm is finished. We're doing this. Rawr. Okay. Got those. And I'm going to fix up some journal cards to go in another... No. No. I have these beauties. We're going to stick 2 of these beauties up and under there. But I want to decorate this. We'll go ahead and put this in there too. Yes. Let's use the last of our fancy glue stick here, so we can get it off the desk. And let's give a postcard. Yes. Postcard, that's a stamp. Spells, Wicked, Bones, Pumpkin, Salem. Salem fits you. Just like that. My fingers are gluey. Okay, make sure nothing's too gluey to turn the page. Like that. We got this one. And that's our last in-journal one. And I'm going to finish this one. And then we're going to stop because... Did I glue this down all the way around? Did I really? No, I didn't. I'm joking. I'm joking with you, I did not. Yes, okay. So I want to put this in there for sure. And then this. So I want to decorate both of these. I think I'm going to put her there. And her there. I'm sorry this last little bit of this video is going to be just a little bit rushed. And as with the others, I'm going to do some decorating off camera. So that when you get to the final flip through, you'll be surprised at what is actually in there. I hope. Get off my fingers. Okay. No, we don't need these anymore. We've got ladies. That's a green one. That's a red one. A little off color there, but a little matchy. Too many hearts. Is an autumn. Okay. I'll go this one. That one. A stamp. No, we've got ladies on both of these. I don't need any more ladies. Sorry, ladies. Well, that limits our choices, but look at there. You don't need one. You're gonna get pumpkin because you have an autumn hat on. And I likes it. I'm giving you wicked because you don't look it, but that's what you're getting. So, I'm gonna put the stamp a little off center, so put some glue down like that. The circle like this, and then give her some wicked vibes. And then into the hole with ya. And then this circle. Trust me, after this video, this thing's going in the trash can. I am done with it. And this circle, that's not a circle. Go right there. Right into the trash can. And I want to put this tag that I absolutely adore in there. And why not? We'll get that one in there. Alright. So we've made our envelopes last time. Oh, we decorated today. That's what we did. We decorated. Okay, sorry guys. I got lost because of the rain. So, I hope you enjoyed this week. Make sure you're following Crafty Jargon Creations on YouTube, Ko-fi, Etsy. I don't know which store link, whether it's Ko-fi or Etsy. And I believe she has a YouTube and a TikTok. I know she has a TikTok. But definitely the Facebook group, so you can get all the information. The link in the description below goes to a Linktree page with all of her socials on it and shop, so that you can check out everything she has to offer. I've known her for a little while, and she's an amazing creator. Make sure you go check her out, along with Petals and Parchment and Emily Designs and Lottie's Magic Attic. All of those links are in the link tree below. And I will see y'all tomorrow for the start of week 4. Bye.